Playing with fire here, guys, but you know, that's what you gotta do sometimes. All right, my chess champions, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the Brush Off the Dust series. It's actually been 2 months since I've played a game, so before we jump into one, I think actually I want to warm up a little bit with some puzzles. So let's do some survival puzzle rush. I'll go to like maybe the 10 or 15 puzzle mark, maybe do that once or twice, just to get kind of like reacclimated, and then we'll jump into my first game in a couple months. Okay, I guess we just push. Check. Queen takes queen. Easy back rank. So yeah, sorry, it's actually been 2 months since I've played, and yeah, 2 months since the last video. I've had some health stuff going on for a long time. It goes up and down. Chronic fatigue syndrome. It's kind of mysterious, but I'm getting a little better. I'll get better eventually, guys. Don't worry. But yeah, hoping to make some more videos soon. Okay, just back rank issue as well. It is hard to talk and solve a puzzle at the same time. Check, deflect the king, and then we can take the rook with almost mate and then mate. Okay, we have pressure here. So queen takes mate. Queen takes check, and then I believe there's back rank issues. All right, feeling pretty good. We can take here with check. King goes here. Check. Then no matter where the king goes... Well, no, what if he goes here? Yeah, no matter where the king goes, we have a mate after that. So check. And then it might move on once I play it. So if they go to the corner, then our mate is here. And if they go here, then our mate is there. Okay. Good thing I drew the arrows. Nice and easy checkmate there. This is a super common pattern in Puzzle Rush, but sometimes you have to be careful. Do you take or do you go straight? In this case, we actually go straight. So if you take, they have too many defenders, but yeah, watch out for that. All right, 11. We'll do a couple more of these. Let's see. Here, I think you can deflect the defender. So we have some tension on the queen. If you go check, what happens if bishop blocks? Yeah, if bishop blocks, I think then we take the queen, and then after they take, we take the rook. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy line, but and yeah, if they take right away, then we just take the queen. Okay. All right, I'm feeling pretty good so far. That was decent visualization. I think, can we just send the push here? I think maybe, although if we go here, they go here, and then they're, let's just, yeah, all right. Okay, yeah, if they do this, then you can blockade it, so they should have moved their king first. But I guess it probably didn't matter. I think that's just a mate. All right, we'll get to 15 here. So we have this bishop with pressure, knight with pressure. We have the rook. Oh yeah, we can just send it here. Queen sacrifice, they take, and then we finish it up with a checkmate because the knight controls this square. So when we throw in the check, it's a mate. All right, let's hop into a game. I'm feeling warm. Are you guys feeling warmed up? So we're doing 3-2 time control. Here we go. All right, guys, quick intermission. We made it to episode 20. So the graph might not reflect it, but we are on our way back to 1700. Thank you guys for joining the journey. I set an ambitious goal for my channel, which is to reach 100 subscribers by March 1st. We're currently like 10 days away from that, and I'm only at like 40 subscribers. So I need your guys' help, okay? If you're enjoying these videos, send them to 2 of your friends. Try to spread the word, and comment down below, write the word sent, and I'll heart your comment. I really appreciate it. I'll write you a little message, and let's make it happen, guys. It's ambitious, but I think we can do it. Let's go. A lot of work to be done. Also, I'm working on a series for beginner chess strategies to basically help take someone from totally brand new, no knowledge of chess, all the way through towards becoming an intermediate chess player. So if you have friends who have wanted to get into chess, or maybe you want them to get into chess, this is going to be the perfect series to help introduce them into the game. Then you have a buddy to play with, and you can maybe beat up on them a little bit, but like don't go too hard. Be nice, okay? And it'll be great. You guys can connect over the game. So stay tuned for that. All right, so I need your help. Send these videos around. It really means a lot. Let's do it. Back to episode 20. On the road, back to 1700. So yeah, I'm definitely rusty though, guys. So even though I was doing okay on the puzzles, maybe, I haven't really been playing games or puzzles very much at all the last couple months. So I'll do my best, but we'll see. So this is pretty standard King's Indian. Maybe let's go here. I can't remember if you go... Oh, I probably should have gone there. Let's see. Takes. Actually, this is not the right philosophy, as we discussed in an earlier episode of the series, because oftentimes you want to open the F file, and it's nice if your rook is already on that file. Yeah, so I think maybe I just leave this now. If I take, they can take, queen comes. Yeah, this already looks bad for us, unfortunately. How do I attack their king? So I think I just leave this. How can I continue developing too? All right, maybe I'm gonna get this bishop here and try to pressure this. Let's also just come in here. Let's leave the pawn here for now. We control the knight. Okay, now which way do we capture? I think we maybe capture this way because of this diagonal. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I gotta watch the time too. So 2 minutes, doing okay, but I should probably still move faster, which has been true, I think, for every game I've played in the series pretty much. So I was looking at a little update there. Okay. Let's just continue developing. Yeah, I mean, they're going to, rook over here, pawn storm, checkmate is what's going to happen. But we're going to try to put up some defense here. So maybe I just start sending the A pawn immediately. Actually, okay, this is kind of decent for us. I mean, I'm able to blockade this pawn. I think this was a mistake by white. I think they should have sent up their H pawn and then opened the H file and then just destroyed me down the H file. But now they need to get the bishop here and do this, which is slower. Oh, I just realized this was okay. That's good. I do need to be careful. This knight is a little loose. Or the queen is, constrained to defending this knight with an X-ray of the rook. So yeah, it feels good to be getting back into this. Okay. Okay, they're moving the knight in. I can also do this, which might be good. My queen will defend this, and it'll kind of... I mean, I think they'll win this pawn eventually, but it kind of, slows them down a little bit. I could also come back. I think we just got to send it. I can take, I can ignore. Maybe I ignore. And then the knight helps defend if I recapture. Yeah, let's just ignore. Playing with fire here, guys, but, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's what the circumstances call for. And what am I going to do with this knight? I can't go here right now because of the battery, but, I think queen takes here. So then I could go knight there. This bishop is just in the way. I'd like to, maybe I can just trade it off. Well, I can also push. I don't know why you did that, but okay, let's maybe like, I need to try to like get the rook stacked, and then, or at least you know, maybe later I'm gonna come over here. I need to deal with this bishop, but let's see. Yeah, how can I get this guy? I guess I could go, I can't do it right now, but if I can go here, then I could trade off the bishop. All right, let's take this way. So we do cover this back square, so it's actually not super easy to checkmate me on the H file now. This was true even with just the bishop here, but so yeah, my game plan, I want to like, you know, get some stacking or something on this file. They can take this pawn. They can take this pawn too. I don't care. Take it. Okay. Maybe do I just drop all the way back? Well, they could go. So they could go knight in. Is a little bit annoying, but I could just ignore queen. Knight. The knight's gonna come in. Maybe we pull back because reasons. Takes. Oh no, I can't really go there because of this guy. 50 seconds. Ooh, it could go knight here. It's very passive though. Well, okay, let's do this because I can then also go here and then like to an outpost later on. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, this is a problem. Oh, and man, yeah, this is really gross now. Okay, I think I have to just let them take. I mean, if I take and the pawn takes, like, oh wow. Oh, that's a filthy checkmate. Okay, they want to rematch. No. Okay, yeah. Let's just look through the game real quick. Overall, I think that this was just like I got a disadvantage out of the opening. So all of this is standard. I think here I'm maybe supposed to play e5. I need to check this later on, and maybe I'll add this at the end of the video with some explanation. Because I mean, e5 is like the main idea, the main break of the King's Indian defense. I could have also like maybe gone bishop out and then e5. I don't know. All right, guys, Cody from the future here. I looked through this with the computer, and I'm going to share my findings with you. So the opening was fine here. Playing bishop out is fine here. At this moment, it's time to play e5. So that's the top computer move. So we'll take a look in a second how that works out, because it seems like, how is it going to work out? We could also castle here. We could also go knight c6. So we'll take a look at these. So if you play e5 right away, which I was right. So like the general idea with King's Indian is you want to play e5. So I think in my games going forward, like this is going to be my main thing I'm trying to play. So after we do this, they can take. We can take. So we traded pawns there. And now they take our pawn. They're going up a pawn here. And it seems like, wow, they're just getting a free pawn with a tempo on the knight. This must be terrible. But actually, you can just go knight to g4. You could also go knight to d7. Same thing. And basically now you're double attacking this pawn. White doesn't have a good way to defend this. So you can pick it up at your leisure. You know, whenever you feel like it, this pawn is yours. There's also kind of a cool line here where the bishop checks you and uncovers the queen. So bishop check. You can block with the pawn. Queen takes queen here, removing castling rights. And you basically play chess from here. So that's kind of a cool little line. Maybe we'll play into that in the future. We'll see. So yeah, e5. e5 is the main move. As played in the game, so yeah, castling is also fine here. Again here, e5 is still the move. And this was what we were looking at in the video. And yeah, it works for the same reasons. Now let's also look at knight c6, because this is another common developing move in this position, or in this opening. And it also just doesn't seem like it's going to work. Like they just go d5. Like where is this knight going to go? Like you can't. There's some times where this pawn isn't here and you can come to e5, but not in this case. So what do you do with this? Well, it turns out you can go to b4 and basically just attack this bishop and just be fine. So if they try to chase you, you just take. If they just play chess, or like let's say maybe they try to hold the bishop, we just play chess, and if they chase you, you can just retreat. And I guess the idea is that later on you might come to c5 or c7 and then reroute maybe or something like that, and somehow it's just fine. It's fine, guys. So stay on the lookout for that. So yeah, knight c6, also a solid move here. But yeah, the main thing in King's Indian, you want to be looking for this e5 break, and somehow it tends to work out, and you got to look for those little sequences. All right, that's it. Back to the video. This is a move though, for sure. Yeah, again, like I said in the game, I don't like this move because usually you're gonna try to play like f5 and open up and go. But also, I mean, I guess based on how white played here, like they're probably gonna castle queenside. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, here there weren't very many good options. I think I already explained most of this in the game. But yeah, like I said in the game, so if they leave the pawn on g4, like if I were white, I probably would have gone like rook g1, and then you can start pushing this pawn, open up the h file, and yeah, I think it's a very crushing win. But once I was able to get the knight here, this really slowed them down. Like they had to take a lot of moves now to try and trade off this knight. And the reason I should also explain that this is the reason you go this way and not like the A pawn, for example, is then they can blockade and you aren't able to open a file. But if you go and you double attack these, I can't remember if I've explained this in the series or not, but this is a really common concept that happens in a lot of my games with opposite side castles. If you thrust the pawn and you attack two targets, you're guaranteeing yourself a chance to open the file, because like here they tried to push, but I still take, and now I have an open B file, which is really like that's the goal of pawn storms like most of the time. I mean, it's number one to weaken their king, but number two, like as part of that, oh, I'm getting like a thumbs up on my OBS because it's like the emoticon. But number two is you're trying to open a file for the rooks to like enter the game and be effective. Because if you don't open the file, like the rooks just can't be effective if they're pointed at your own pawns. Okay. Yeah, here, I mean, I guess I should play. Well, I mean, here I think it's just over. Yeah, the eval bar looks pretty bad. So. Okay, yeah, so my knight move is bad because I relinquished control of the f6 square, which I previously had control of. So if they go knight in, I could at least take. Okay. Okay. Let's do another one.